Guys, and welcome back to CM Rankings and Reviews. And today I will be ranking all four canon Star Wars series. There's currently only four, but there's more coming up. There's of course Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, and Mandalorian. Now, I quick disclaimer: I have not seen all of. I'm on season 2 of Rebels. I'm not, and then I'm on season. I'm starting season 2 of Resistance. Of course, I finished the Mandalorian, but Clone Wars, I might go back. I've been watching little pieces, but I made this list because I've seen one season from each. Um, but anyway, let's go to number 4. In fourth place, Star Wars Resistance. Now, this show does not deserve any of the hate it gets. This show is absolutely great and it has stunning visuals, and the animation is top notch. Once you get used to the animation, it's great. The story, after the first 6 episodes, you really dive into the characters, and uh, the First Order is great, especially new characters like Major Von Rig and Commander Pyre right there. Kaz is childish, but he kind of grows as a character. Um, Definitely check it out. It's just the first couple episodes are a drag, but after that, it's just basically fun races and great characters and great Star Wars animation. Third place is Clone Wars. Um, I've only seen the season 7, but I also have been going back because Darth Maul right here is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. So I've been watching his storylines in Clone Wars, and they're pretty good. Now I actually like Resistance better than Clone Wars, but it'd just be so controversial if I put Resistance ahead of Clone Wars. Of course, it came out with a movie right away. I think Darth Maul's definitely the highlight of the series, and the Bad Batch. There's a rumored series for them, which I hope because they're some of the best characters in season 7. They're just so cool. They got a great team dynamic. They remind me of the Penguins of Madagascar. Actually, they all have like personalities of them. Um, but I think Ahsoka being introduced in the series and them fleshing out more characters like Anakin, Obi-Wan. Um, Also, if you're gonna Mandalorian season 2, I'm watching Rebels because it's gonna prepare you for Mandalorian season 2, of course, because Commander Cody's coming. Not Commander Cody, that's it. Captain Rex is coming. Ahsoka's coming. Bo-Katan's coming to live action, which is great. I think this show overall is great, and there's a rumored Rebels sequel series that it claims to have the same animation that season 7 did, which I'm pretty excited for. And second place is The Mandalorian. This might also be controversial as my number one. People might like that less than Mandalorian. I personally think it's better. The Mandalorian is definitely the best live action Star Wars series. It's the only one. Um, I think Pedro Pascal, it just has a stacked cast. I mean, you got Taika Waititi, Nick Nolte, and Giancarlo Esposito in for a couple episodes. But of course, Giancarlo Esposito is one of my favorite actors, and he's coming. He's going to be like the main villain of season 2. Of course, you got great characters like the Armorer, uh, Cara Dune, I think is her name, and of course, Baby Yoda made history, Star Wars history, basically with popularity. Um, and the show has a Western feel, especially the first couple episodes. But my favorite episode by far is I think it's episode 6 where Bill Burr, Clancy Brown are in it. It's called A Prisoner. I'm pretty sure that episode is just great. You should definitely check that out if you have not already. Watch this series; it's great, and I can't wait for season 2. And season 3 is already in the works. Um, my only problem is that season 2 I think is going to be way overstacked. I think they're getting way ahead of themselves, and because they're bringing in Boba Fett, Captain Rex, Ahsoka, and all these other people, and Bo-Katan. And I think they're just getting way ahead of themselves. Um, and they should just focus on at least one more season of this. And I hope they bring back Taika Waititi. I hope they bring back the droid, um, IG-88. I know they won't, but I really hope they do. Also, the Disney Gallery series that came with this isn't the best series, but it is better than Into the Unknown, which I have a review up on my channel. You can check it out right now. But anyway, coming in number one is Rebels by far. This is the one animated series that you have to watch before Mandalorian Season 2. There's a rumored sequel series about finding Ezra. I'm on Season 2. Um, this series is so great. Of course, it introduced the dark saber. Um, it has great characters, and I will probably do a ranking sometime this year of the Rebels characters. Ezra is a great character. He started off a lot like Kaz, not really liked. People don't really like him. They don't like the character. But then Kanan is people think he's the best character in the series. I personally don't. I mean, he's up there. He's definitely top three. But Zeb is definitely my favorite character. He's the brute. He's the strong one. He's hilarious. He's dynamic with Chopper, voiced by Dave Filoni, the droid. Chopper is like R2D2, but twisted, because he is way more violent and cocky, and he's just a great change of pace for what droids normally are. And then Hera, so far in the series, I don't think she's gotten a lot of development, but Sabine is pretty cool as she's a Mandalorian. So, what did you think of my Star Wars series rank? There's only four canon. Of course, Forces of Destiny doesn't count. None of the Lego shows are canon. These are the only four canon. That means if you don't know what canon is, they're a part of the Star Wars universe with the movies. What happens in these can affect the movies. What happens in the movies can affect these. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment. What's your list? Thanks.